Goal here are to give you some quick stretches you can do before you start your golf game. We want to get mobility in the upper back, the thoracic spine. We want to get stability in the lower back, mobility in the hips, and stability in the knees. So we're going to start off with the club and our upper back, and we're just going to inhale, bringing the club overhead, and exhale, coming back down. So you're just trying to get that upper back to warm up. Good. Again, lower back stays nice and still and stable. All the movements in that upper back. And if you want to, 5 to 10 reps depending on how you're feeling. And then take your club, put it behind you on your upper back. Feet are about hip distance apart, and I want you to rotate the upper back. So notice my hips aren't moving, my lower back's not moving, my knees aren't moving. I'm just exhaling as I twist and warming up that thoracic spine. And a lot of people are tight here, so I even recommend taking it down because this will help open up the shoulders, taking the club to the lower back and then rotating from there. So inhaling to center, exhaling other side. And again, 5 to 10 rotations, obviously a little bit more if you're feeling super, super tight. Then go ahead and take the club down. We're going to start working on our hips. So from a standing position, we're going to work on the internal rotation of the hip, and that's when your leg crosses your body. So mirroring you, this would be your left leg, and I'm taking it over to the right side of my body, internally rotating. Notice my knee is staying forward. I'm just trying to move my hips. My lower back, my sacrum isn't moving. I'm just trying to get that hip joint to move. And then walk it back to center. Again, you can do 5 to 10 each side depending on how you're feeling. And then go ahead and switch sides. And again, you might have one side that's tighter than the other. So now mirroring you, this would be your right leg that's going over and getting that twist through that right hip. Lower back is steady. Careful with that left knee. If you do have knee issues, you might not get as far. That's okay. So again, 5 to 10 each side depending on your range of motion, how you're feeling the tightness of your hips. Now, we're going to pretend that this is a bench or a golf cart. So now you can put one foot on the bench. Go ahead and bend your knee. And I just want you to reach for the toes. Good. So now we're stretching out those hamstrings. There shouldn't be any pain in this movement. Inhale as you go up. Exhale as you come down. Good. And then 5 to 10. And then go ahead and reach over. So I'm opening up the right side of my body. I'm reaching over that left leg. Exhaling as I go over. Inhaling, coming back to center. Again, 5 to 10. And then from right here, hold it and let's rotate over that left leg. Now notice my lower back isn't moving at all. The rotation's all coming from my thoracic spine. And then just go ahead, do the same thing. Other side, right leg comes up. We reach and come up, exhale. Only as far as comfortable. Remember, we don't want any pain. Last thing we need to do is get ourselves hurt before we even start our golf game. The goal here is to warm you up so when you do that awesome golf swing, you're not hurting any of your joints. And then go ahead and stretch out. This time we're opening up the left side of the body, stretching over that right leg. And then our final variation, rotating over the right leg. Final exercise you should do before you start on the golf course is an external rotation for those thighs. And I think the easiest thing to do is sit on the bench, sit in your golf cart, take your leg, and just cross over to the best of your ability and just kind of reach forward. So you should get a big stretch, again mirroring you through the outside of the right hip. Keeping your sacrum in alignment, that's not moving. Exhaling as you go forward, inhaling as you go back. And then go ahead and switch sides. And again, if you have one side that's tighter, just spend a little time there, give it some love. Okay, I hope this works for you. Give me some feedback. Take care.